good morning. Looks like you made it safely to the morning. That's good. Geez, Shin was way too nervous, and it made us kind of antsy too. Anyway, you should go downstairs. I'm sure everyone else is up. Got to be joking! I'm leaving! Wow, they're already at it. I could hardly even sleep last night. Just look at the condition of my skin. You know, not that I'm asking you to not leave or anything. I'm just saying, since you're here, why not have something to eat before you go? I want to leave a place like this as soon as possible. There wouldn't be much of a difference if you left now or in an hour. Oh, good morning, Kayla. What a nice problem to wake up to. Hello everyone, good morning. I'm sorry, but could someone help carry this pot of stew out to the terrace? The terrace? Why eat out on the terrace? Ugh, what common people. Owner, I'll help. Thank you, Shin. I'll leave it to you. I won't help. That's fine, just wait there by yourself. It'll be nice to have some peace and quiet. Sheesh, Shin's always saying things like that and starts arguments. It's no wonder Rika doesn't like him. Oh, good morning, Kayla. It looks like you're safe. That's a relief. Oh, Sawa, good morning. Shin and Toma seem safe too. That's good. She's kind of limping. She might have sprained her ankle when she fell down the stairs last night. Last night was awful. My leg hurts and I had a bad dream and I couldn't sleep at all. I see. She could have slept in the other room with you. Whoa! Hey, what are you doing? My shoes! Oh, sorry about that. I tripped. I guess some of the stew's still alright though. Oh, there's nothing around here to stumble on. Sorry about that. I'll clean up everyone's shoes. Just so you know, if I see even a scratch on my shoes, I'll cut you to pieces. Whoa! Got it. Kayla, help me out. What? Looks like you're having fun. Kent, good morning. Morning. Should we help out too? That's okay. We can handle this, Kayla. Sheesh, now he's making things hard on you too. You know, you could complain about this treatment once in a while. This is hard work. That should about do it. Not at all. The smell is still there, and it's in all the little cracks and seams. And what's Shin doing? Why does he have a camera? Take pictures of every little detail. What? Okay. Be sure to take both front and back. Huh? Do you know what's going on? You're not even going to ask why? Since shoe prints were found at the scene, the culprit will likely dispose of these same shoes when they go home. If we don't record them now, we won't have another chance. Oh, wait, so does that mean he spilled the stew on purpose for this? And could that mean Shin was the one who suggested eating out on the terrace? He's smart. Hurry up before they notice. What? Shin, you cleaned my shoes perfectly, right? Yeah, see for yourself. We can probably take one of those pictures with everyone wearing their shoes. Is he on to us? Yeah. Should I do it? I can do it myself. 1 hour later. We can finally go home. Finally! It was so long. Longest 3 days ever. We can finally go home. I feel like it's been weeks. I guess we're not the only ones. And I've got work tomorrow, but I might not be able to work with my leg like this. Mine, could you sub for me? Okay, I feel like we're getting thrown back into reality. But in this case, reality is a welcome change. I feel the same way. Everyone seemed to be having to do Shin's bidding. I wonder if he was able to fulfill his goal. It seems like he had no intention of telling us who the culprit is. Do you know who it is? Anyway, everyone, let's return to Tokyo. It was quite a thrilling 3 days, wasn't it? Did you all have fun? The only one actually having fun was you, mister. We're back! Oh, lovely Tokyo, we missed you. Well, I guess we're splitting up here. splitting up. That sounds a bit sad. Everyone, I'll see you all later. By the way, where are you going, Ukyo? That's a secret, but if you give me a call, I'll show up wherever you want. I see. That's good then. Just who was that guy anyways? It seems like even Shen doesn't know. He was a mysterious person. I'm leaving. Please don't call me ever again. See ya. Remember I helped you out, so I'm looking forward to hearing the results. When we return, we should try analyzing the information as well. I'm going home too. Thanks for everything. Bye-bye. Well, I guess I'll get going too. Toma, wait a minute. What is it? Just to be safe, I want her to stay at my place today. Could you come too? Huh? By her, does he mean you, Kayla? Me, but you don't like it when I'm around. This is an emergency, and you can't just let her stay alone at my place, right? My mom's working late, so we'll really be alone together. Or does older brother Toma really think it's okay for me and her to spend the night alone together? So am I her bodyguard or something? Exactly, you got a problem with that? Not really. Fine, I'll go. Thanks. Wait, why are you both completely ignoring what she wants? You could at least ask her if she has a problem with this. Hey, what are you standing around for? Let's go. Sorry, I'm coming. Good. If things seem safe, I'll let you go home tomorrow. Oh, thanks. Seriously, we came all the way back to Tokyo and we can't even just go home. You've sure got a lot of patience, but I guess you just have to go along with it for now. You probably don't remember, but this is my room. You can sleep here. Toma and I will sleep in the living room. Yeah, I don't care. Huh, so this is Shin's room. There's a big stereo, and what kind of device is this? I think I've seen it before. Oh right, there was a similar device when we went to the after-school club room with Shin. Were you in the band with me? Huh? No, not exactly. So did you want to join the band with her then? What? You weren't playing an instrument before. This is the first I've ever seen this kind of equipment here. That was around the same time you started distancing yourself from me. Did you start after seeing her live performance? By the way, what instrument are you playing? The bass. I see. That's right. You were always saying how the person playing bass in the band wasn't any good. Oh, he was trying to infiltrate the band so he could be closer to us. Wait. So is this all true? Did Shin start playing an instrument because he wanted to join your band? I've never seen Shin in such a loss for words before. That doesn't matter right now. I'm gonna make dinner, so help me out. My mom won't be home until late. Uh-oh, he's all mad now. I haven't seen Shin like that in a long time. I guess he really didn't want us to see this. Or maybe he's just always like this when it comes to things related to you. It's hard to tell sometimes, but it looks like you really are loved. You awake? Oh, it's Shin. I'm coming in. What are you doing? Don't look around people's desks without permission. You're the one who left all this stuff out in the open. Besides, the only thing here is sheet music and reference books. All the music is pretty famous. Maybe he was just practicing all the songs you've ever played? When you get home, you should check to see if you have the same sheet music. Why are you grinning like that? Don't tell me you just remembered something stupid. Most importantly, there's something I wanted to ask you when I got the chance. What could it be? When we stayed at the lodge, I managed to find the evidence I was looking for. If the police get it, I'm sure the culprit will be arrested sooner or later. But for my guess, the things the culprit wants to hide most isn't the crime itself. Huh? What's that mean? What could a criminal want to hide besides their crime? I mean, to expose everything, but that might result in some painful emotions for you too. That's why I want to ask you first. Do you know who did it? Can you guess their motive? Do you have the courage to ask and hear the answer? Regardless, I do intend to have you hear it, even if you aren't prepared. I just feel better knowing you knew ahead of time. So, do you know who the person was who pushed you? Toma. What? Just a No way, that's not even... I don't want to think about it. August 25th. Good morning. You've got the usual work today. Mine said this before, but it's like stepping into reality again. Are you prepared? Think you can do your job right? Anyway, you should get up. Are you up? I'm coming in. Oh, it's Shin. You've got work today, right? I have school, but I'll walk out with you and lock up in here. Oh, right, you need to leave with Shin. Hey, are you planning to stay here today too? If you're still gonna stay, I need to go home for a bit after work. Let's see. No, it should be fine. Nothing happened yesterday. Kayla, if anything happens on your way home, call me right away. Toma, you have work too, right? Look after her. I know. Well, I guess you should just get ready and head over to work. You're gonna have to thank the manager for looking after the cafe all alone. Huh, Mine? Why are you just standing around here? Oh, good morning. Wait, did you come here together? I didn't realize you two were so close. We both stayed over at Shin's place. It's nothing like that. More importantly, is the cafe not open? That's right. The manager isn't here yet. Toma, you have a key, right? Yeah, I have it. Wait a sec. That's good. I couldn't get into the cafe, so I didn't know what to do. I wonder where the manager is. Oh. What is it? There's a letter. I'm tired from working for 3 days straight. I'll be taking some time off. Waka. So that's what it was. I guess the three of us will just have to open up shop today. I hope I don't forget anything. Reality's already coming at us mercilessly. I think I would have preferred not to come back. Okay, enough complaining. Mine, could you go check inventory? Roger that. Oh, how cute! I really like her character design. Allow me to take your order, master. I know they were grumbling about not remembering procedures and not wanting to return to reality, but the day's already over. It was still pretty rough, though. Good work today. I could walk you at least part of the way home. Wait here after you get changed. Hey, done for today? What? What are you doing here? What happened to school? The teacher canceled class today. Want to go somewhere? Huh? What are you saying? Go home and study for your exams. I can take a little break. I feel like the police could come knocking at any time when I'm at home, so I've been kind of restless. You seriously that delicate? Hey, you're the one who always wants all three of us to go do things. What gives? You in a rush to get home or something? Not really. Then come with us for a while. Where? You'll know when you see. 30 minutes later. Hey, this place seems really familiar. It was called, right, Crayfish Park. That's right. Crayfish? It's more like a garden than a park. Are there really crayfish here? I am sure you don't remember. The three of us came here pretty often as kids to play. There were swarms of crayfish here for a while, so we nicknamed it Crayfish Park ourselves. I remember that. Thinking back, they were probably released by someone living nearby. You're probably right. We fished them up like crazy. Yeah, then our parents got mad and told us to return them. I think they were just scared. You can say that again. So something like that happened. Do you remember? You probably don't, huh? Anyway, I wanted to help her reclaim her memories like that. So why don't we do some things we did back then? For example, oh, there's a newspaper here. That'll work. We just have to roll it up. Is this the rock, paper, scissors games where the winner hits the loser? Yep, nostalgic, right? Are we seriously gonna play rock, paper, scissors at our age? I don't really care, but still. Let's go to the area over there. Is this really the time to be doing this? Why are they both so calm? Oh! You just wanted to hit me as hard as you could, didn't you? It's no fun if you don't do it seriously. Don't act like we're just kids. That really hurt. I was trying to make it hurt, idiot. Oh, I see, so that's how it is. Yep, that's how it is. Alright then, I'm not gonna hold back either. Bring it on. Hello? Why are you guys getting so worked up? There's some serious animosity between these two. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, that's payback. They're not really gonna hit you like that if you lose, are they? I'm hoping they aren't that immature. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, we got hit. Ouch. That's good. He went easy on you. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh crap, you lost again, and Shin won. Ow! Wow, you're merciless. I did hold back a bit. Didn't feel like it. Honestly, I just want to hit you, Toma. Right back at you. Rock, paper, scissors. That hurt. Quit complaining. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Damn it. You really make me mad. That's my line. I won't forgive you for this. I won't forgive you either. I actually seriously don't like you. We agree on that at least. Guys, isn't this just turning into a fight? I'll go buy some drinks. Alright. Uh-oh, damn, I didn't bring any money. Toma, lend me your wallet. Sure. Distract him. Huh? What do you mean distract him? Aren't you gonna be right back? How long do we have to distract him? Aw, Shin, could you explain yourself once in a while? I haven't done something that stupid in a long time. I feel like I'm back in elementary school. Anyway, you should distract him with a topic that'll take a long time to discuss. What kind of kid was Shin? Let's see, he was a crybaby, but also really conceited somehow. He thinks he was just a cute little kid until his father's incident happened. But from my point of view, that wasn't true at all. He was also really arrogant. So that's how he was. Oh right, when you were in 3rd grade, the boys in your class. 30 minutes later. You know, Shin sure is taking a long time. Where did he go? I'm back. You're late. Where'd you go, shopping? A department store or something? I went to a supermarket in the next town over. The convenience stores here didn't carry melon soda. You must really like that stuff. Is that a problem? I got coffee for you two. Here, also, Toma, thank you for letting me borrow your wallet. I'll pay you back tomorrow. Don't worry about it, it's not much. Alright, thanks. So, what were you two talking about? A cute story about when you were little. That's terrible. You really should try not acting like a grandpa for a day. Don't talk to your grandpa like that. You realize I was telling it to help her remember, right? Oh, thanks for that. And Kayla, thanks for keeping Toma occupied. What? Where did all of this sarcasm come all of a sudden? I was always like this. Was that really sarcasm? No, it wasn't. He was thanking you for talking to Toma and buying him time. Shin, just what were you doing all this time? I wonder if he'd tell you. August 26th. Good morning. You haven't woken up in your own place in a while. Your apartment really is great. It's really relaxing. Although this isn't really the time to be relaxing, I wonder what could happen. Huh? Someone's here. Is it Shin? Morning. Could you come with me? Wow, making demands with zero explanations like always. We're going to Toma's place, not his apartment. We're going to his parents' house. Oh, he actually explained it. It would be suspicious if I went alone, so we'll just say all 3 of us are going to hang out. Just follow along. I'll be right there. Wait, this is Toma's house? It's really close. It's only like 2 buildings away from Shin's place. Your parents' house was only 3 buildings away too. No wonder you all became friends. Hello, who is it? It's Shin. It's nice to see you. Wait, Shin? And could this girl be Kayla? This really takes me back. I see you're still getting along with Toma. Did you come for a visit? Toma was just here a minute ago, but he took the car somewhere. Huh? He was here today? Wait, really? Then I guess we just missed him. I see. All three of us were supposed to go for a drive somewhere today. Wow, what a lie. Oh, he was going with you? He could have at least told me about this. He's probably embarrassed to talk about hanging out with childhood friends. I'm sure you could tease him when he gets back. I'll do just that. You two take care. Thank you. We'll get going. Why would he lie like that? He'll be found out as soon as Toma gets home. Why do you look so worried? Don't worry. As soon as Toma hears about this, he'll just make something up to go along. I think. So you're not sure? Anyway, the only thing I wanted to do was check whether or not he borrowed the car, so it's fine if they have doubts. So he did come to borrow it, confirms my suspicions. By confirming, does he mean that we just heard, is that really all? How can Toma borrowing a car confirm anything? Where did Toma go? Where would you like to go? I'll go with you wherever you want to go today. I won't complain. I think I'm going to end up making you feel really awful tomorrow. I want to make up for it now. You should have fun today, at least. Where do you want to go? I want to go see a movie. I don't mind, but isn't that a little normal? Is that really okay? Normal, huh? I guess you were always going to the movies together before. Let's just head to the station. If we have time, we can browse through some cafes. You have absolutely no idea what we used to watch together before, do you? I'll just say this, I can't handle blood or violence. I don't want to see people die. What? You're trying to solve a real-life attempted murder and you're saying that? I wonder if it's just because he's suffering too much from your accident because of all the blood, and it's hard for him to handle. I wonder why so many movies and games lately are about people dying. What's so fun about seeing people covered in blood? All the movies this summer look really grotesque. What could we possibly watch? Maybe something with special effects? No? How about a date movie? That's more romantic. And if I let you decide, you'll just choose some romance movie. It's better than the gory stuff, but it's kind of tough to sit through. Don't you feel kind of awkward too, sitting next to me during kissing scenes and stuff? Or maybe you're just trying to hint that you want me to do that to you. In that case, I'll watch it for good reference. I really doubt that though. Don't worry, I'll endure everything to my utter limit today. Choose whatever you want. That's such a cute picture. This is getting really intense, guys. It's looking like Toma did it. But why? Why would he do that? Doing all those things today sure did make the time fly by. Is the day about over? Hey, why don't you spend the night? I refuse. I don't have any ulterior motives. No, Kayla, don't let him fool you. What's with that look? Well, I already know. I'm the one who cast doubt on myself. It's not like that tonight. I start to get really anxious when I'm alone. Anyway, I intend to meet up with him tomorrow and we'll talk about everything. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea how he'll respond to all this. I've done what I can to solidify the case against him, but that's not a defense. I just wanted to lay a strong foundation so he couldn't talk his way out of it. On the off chance he's prepared to use force, I don't know what could happen. I doubt it would be on the level of just a punch. There was the incident at the lodge, after all. There's a good chance it was just an accident, but we can't be certain. If he really tried to eliminate Sawa because she interfered with him destroying evidence, then he's probably prepared to go all the way. If I decide to expose the truth, he would probably resist. I just hope his resistance didn't cross over the line into physical confrontation. But if so, is he saying Toma might try to silence Shin? But Kent and Ukyo have the evidence that was found at the lodge too. There wouldn't be a point in just silencing Shin, right? He hasn't given up yet. That's why he took the car today, to go and destroy the evidence. But I think the truth has to come out. This is for your sake and also for his sake. That's why I'm going to expose everything. I need to put my emotions aside, regardless of how you or he react to facing the truth. I need to find the determination. That's why I want you nearby tonight. I'll tell my mom about your staying over, and I'll sleep on the couch. I swear I won't do anything to you. I just want to know that you're my ally in this. Please stay here. It's a promise, okay? Yeah, I promise. Thank you. I guess you can't help it tonight. He's going this far to explain, and it sounds like he's really serious about this. And besides, on the off chance he does do something, you can give him a swift kick and ask Toma to defend your honor. More importantly, you might need some determination for tomorrow too. Can you remember that memory? Are you afraid to remember it? Or do you want to remember? Hey, mind if I sit next to you? Aww. I like Shin. The second time the police took me away, I seriously started thinking that I should let you go. You forgot about falling in love with me, and the time we spent together in childhood was completely erased. I started to feel like I was just causing you trouble. I didn't want to make you worry about anything, so I thought that I should just let you go and forget. I figured that if the new you fell in love with someone else, that wasn't something I could do anything about. But it was no good. I can't let you go. Sorry. I always thought that the reason you and Toma stayed by my side was because we were childhood friends, and that it wasn't because you liked me as an individual. It was just natural for you to be by my side, so I thought it would be best to change from family to just a normal man. But you lost your memories, and you forgot everything about me along with them. I got really scared when I thought that you'd just suddenly disappear somewhere. But you still remained here by my side the whole time. You believed in me. You know, it takes a lot of guts to stand by a guy who might have pushed his girlfriend off a cliff. When I remember that, I think you're really amazing. When I went to see your first live performance, I hate to say this, but I honestly thought you didn't have that talent. That's why I said such harsh things to try to get you to quit. And if you didn't intend to quit, I made it clear that you'd better be prepared to work yourself to death. But then next year, you were like a different person. I had always seen you just as a childhood friend until then, but for the first time, I thought you were beautiful. I knew all the pathetic and stupid things about you, and I fell in love with you anyway. And I also knew, deep down, that you really had put in a crazy amount of effort. After the performance ended, you came rushing over to me with the biggest smile on your face. You asked me how you did, and you were full of confidence. All I could say was something stupidly simple like, "You did well." And even then, you still seemed to be super happy with what I said. You said it was all because of the harsh criticism I gave you, and you said thank you. I thought I had lost. That was the first time I felt that I could never win against someone, and it was you of all people. To tell you the truth, I already knew you were loved by those around you. They said you were smart, a hard worker, earnest. But that was like an image you worked so hard to maintain. In reality, you do a lot of goofy things. I know the real you, but you don't have to work so hard to impress me. I already know you're amazing. That's why, in front of me, you can keep being your silly self. I'll protect that sweet, silly part of you, and the hard-working part of you, I'll protect everything. I'll be a man you can be proud to know, though I'm kind of scared. Hey, could you sing me a song? It doesn't matter what, anything that you remember now. I don't think I can sing like before. Then you just have to practice again. You were able to do it once, so you can do it again. Just sing for me. August 27th. Oh, how romantic. Alright then, yeah, after work. You know the crossing after you leave the cafe and turn the corner? Under the highway. Yeah, there. Let's meet there. Oh, hold on a second. Are you up? I'm gonna leave the room, so just wait a sec before you start changing. Sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, is that okay with you? Alright, see you after work. Good morning. It seems like Shin was setting up some sort of meeting. I guess we're gonna settle this after work. Were you listening? Today after work, head over with Toma to the crossing by the cafe. He knows the place I'm talking about. I doubt anything will happen, but be careful just in case. Anyway, I'll go outside, so get dressed. Yeah, I guess I can't blame him. But it seems really harsh to have to say something like, be careful, about Toma. I'm sure Shin is the one suffering most right now out of everyone. Hey, good morning. Did you happen to stay over at Shin's last night? I thought I heard your voice over the phone this morning. I dropped by your place on the way here, but nobody was home, so was I right? Even without your memories, you still choose Shin. Ooh, he's salty about it. That wasn't the case yesterday. I see, but it's true that you trust him enough to spend the night alone with him? Let's get to work. Several hours later. Work's all done. You have to go to the meeting place. We should go, Kayla. Shin asked me to walk you over. 30 minutes later. You know, you were waiting for me the other day too. What happened with prep school? You're lying about classes being canceled, right? I can make up for all the exam studying later. Right now, I can't concentrate because I want to settle this. It'll be really funny if you fail your exams because of this. I'm not going to give you anything to laugh about. So let's settle this. Alright, where should we begin? Kayla, come over here. On that day, you were the one who hurt her when she collapsed at the bottom of the cliff, right? Let me ask you one thing. Why do you think that? Process of elimination, among other things. The first thing that bothered me was what you said when she was discharged from the hospital. Wait, Shin, she just got out of the hospital yesterday. Why'd you bring her up all the way over here? Kayla, you look kind of pale. Is your head hurting? You asked, is your head hurting? Remember that? I don't remember, did I? What would be so strange about that? It's true she hit her head, but at first glance, the wounds on her neck were the worst. She was bleeding pretty bad, and they even said at the hospital that those wounds could have been fatal. The people at the scene saw that too. After she was discharged, everyone noticed the bandages around her neck first. So why would you suddenly be so concerned about her head, Toma? Because I heard her neck wasn't feeling as painful. I figured a blunt hit would cause more lasting pain. Okay, I see. Then let's leave it at that. Also, about her memories. She never said a word about regaining consciousness at the bottom of the cliff before losing her memories. She probably realized I couldn't have gone to find her, knowing what happened, so she dismissed the memory as nothing. Yet, it was among the first things that she remembered after she lost her memories, and lost all the preconceptions she had. And she spoke about it directly and openly, that I had gone and found her. But I didn't go. That means someone she could have mistaken as me went and found her. She just mistook that person as me. Well, let me ask you this. Is there really no possibility at all that you went and found her yourself? None. It's impossible. If I had gone and done something to her, I'd have had blood on my clothes. That blood pattern, there was blood all over the place. It's not like she had merely been pushed. The person probably tried to pick her up while she was covered in blood and tried to carry her on their back. They probably put their hands on the wound of her neck to stop the bleeding. That's the most likely reaction. But if they did all that, it wouldn't have just been on their hands that got bloody. They could wash their hands, but not their clothes. And what would happen if they showed up back at the lodge looking like that? It would have been painfully obvious that they had touched her. But I don't fit that bill either. Everyone knows I didn't find her and I came back to the lodge. But by the time you returned, she had been brought back already and everyone was in complete panic. If you had immediately rushed over to her and held her right away, your clothes would be bloodied instantly. Nobody would notice or care what you looked like for a second before. I see. At the very least, we know it wasn't you then. But it still doesn't mean it was me. The shoe prints. If they're taken to the police, they can do a comparison. I doubt it. The person in question probably already disposed of those shoes. That's very suspicious of you to say. You do know that I took pictures of them before they were thrown away, right? I guess, but there's no guarantee that it would serve as sufficient proof. Then one more thing. There were 2 reasons we went back to the lodge. The first was to help bring back her memories. The second was to see the culprit and go and find evidence. If brought back to the scene of the crime, I figured they would go around and check if any evidence remained. But the people who found evidence were me and Sawa. You don't know who was in charge of that search? I do know. I had Sawa record your conversation the whole time. Ooh. Wow, so you'd actually go that far? Sawa helped us out a lot. The reason Sawa argued with you when you tried to dispose of evidence that night was because I had her keeping watch. If I was awake in the room with you, you would have been too cautious to try and leave. That's why I asked her. I asked her to wait for a while, and if anyone tried to leave their rooms, to call out to them. I see, so that's why Sawa was up so late, in the same clothes she had worn earlier that day. I never thought something like that would happen, though. I feel terrible for asking her. Hey, and was that really an accident? Are you sure you didn't shove Sawa down the stairs? Ooh, he did. Toma. It was an accident. Was it really, Toma? So he was found trying to dispose of evidence by Sawa? I was just worried about you, and I didn't pay any attention to Sawa's room. I saw that you'd finally fallen asleep, but the moment I left the room, she called out to me. I panicked and ended up elbowing her. I don't think I even hit her that hard, though. Sawa was probably startled. She lost her footing and fell down the stairs. I was honestly shocked when it happened. I didn't intend for that to happen at all. I think so, too. Even though you hurt her, you panicked and left evidence everywhere. Now that I think about it, I doubt you'd ever be so cold-blooded to try and cover that up. I wanted to come forward and apologize, but I didn't want her to know what I was trying to do. Now I can finally apologize to Sawa. Thanks for figuring out it was me, Shin. And, what about when you hurt Kayla? Why'd you do it? That was an accident, too. I tried to pick her up, but my hand slipped. That's a lie. I'm serious. The reason I didn't admit it was because I lost my chance. By the time I made up my mind to admit everything and return to the lodge, it was already declared an accident. When she regained consciousness in the ambulance and looked at me and smiled and said thank you, I couldn't say anything. If I brought it up again and came forward, it would just hurt her. I made up my mind to carry the burden of the crime to my grave. Of course, when the suspicion was cast on you, Shin, I thought about coming forward many times. But I firmly believed that the suspicion would be cleared. You were completely innocent after all. Just so you know, if you did happen to be arrested and charged for it, I would have talked right away. I don't doubt that. While I was held for questioning, you came to protest to the police many times. You even helped my mom in writing up a petition. I know better than anyone that you never intended to have me pay for your crimes. All you wanted was for this to be passed off as an accident. You didn't want anyone to be blamed. But that's wrong. Even if it was for just a moment, you had malicious intent. You can't just pretend that you didn't happen. I can, Shin. You might have evidence of the crime, but not of the motive. I'm always going to say it was an accident. I'm sorry for trying to hide it, but I didn't hurt her out of malice. There's no reason at all why I would want to hurt her. There is. Kayla, remember, what happened back then? What did you say, and what happened because of it? Think back. Do you really intend to just turn a blind eye to something you don't want to see? Is that really okay? You won't be able to move on. Is your relationship right now so important? You can't destroy that. Remember. Shin, back then, what I saw was... Kayla, there you are. Are you okay? Can you stand up? Shin, you came for me. Looks like you're out of it. The bleeding's pretty severe. You must have gotten cut by the glass bottle. This is exactly why it's bad to litter. Wait a second and try not to move. Ow. Just holding it isn't enough to make the blood stop. I need to get you to a hospital right away. I'll carry you on my back. Hold on. Shin, you're really kind. Can you see me? I hurt all over. Everything's all hazy. I can't see well, Shin. Why? Huh? Shin isn't kind enough. Don't you think so too? So why Shin? What are you saying? Why couldn't it be me? Toma? No, no way. Why would Toma do such a thing? Why? No, I need to forget this. This was just a mistake. I need to forget everything. Looks like you've managed to unseal your memories. Orion! Now I can finally return to where I belong. I can go home. You haven't remembered everything yet, but the thing sealing all your memories away is gone. You'll remember everything soon. A reliable knight is at your side after all. Orion, you're leaving? Yeah, I need to do my job. Once we finish separating, you'll forget all about me, but I'll never forget you. No matter where I am, I'll always be praying for you to be happy. Thank you, Orion. I'll be praying for you to be happy too, Orion. Thanks. Bye-bye.